Hi, I'm Austin, founder of Urban Sadhu Yoga, and this month's exploration of the month is called The Empty-Headedness of It All. And we're going to be focused on the idea of dhyana, our meditation, as Patanjali prescribes in the Yoga Sutras. The second sutra of the Yoga Sutras is Yogas Chittavritti Nirodha, or the stilling of the mind is yoga. It can also be interpreted as the mind has to be stilled for the process of yoga to even begin. Whichever interpretation that you like of that sutra, it does mean that the mind has to become calm and serene to focus. But then we get into the idea of what is meditation and how meditation actually happens. In Sutra number 139, Patanjali tells us that each sadhaka, or practitioner, should meditate on what is best for that student. That actually each student is going to have a different perspective on what to meditate upon. He goes on to say that one can meditate on a seed, and a seed can be subtle or a seed can be gross. So an object like a flower can be meditated on, or a subtle object like the symbol or sound of Om. And he persists that both of these are perfectly fine to meditate on, and they will give you different results. If you meditate on the sound of Om, you will have samadhi or union with Om. If you meditate on a flower, you will have samadhi with the flower. You will understand the flower better and have union with the flower. A lot of times students will ask me, they'll say, we're in meditation, and they'll go, I had a really hard time meditating today. I just couldn't empty my mind. I couldn't get my mind to have nothing in it. And here Patanjali is already telling you that the mind doesn't have to be empty, it has to be single pointed. It has to be focused on one thing. He does go on to say that then after you've learned to train the mind to be single pointed, calming the fluctuations of the mind, focusing the mind and getting it to be on omnipoint, then you can start to explore the idea of emptiness or shunya of the mind. But this is a very advanced practice, to be totally have nothing in the mind and actually allow the object of infinity to exist in the mind. It's a very abstract concept for most of us. So this month, we're going to be focused on how many types of meditations we can actually apply within the practice. Sometimes you'll come to class and we will practice with our eyes open. Sometimes you'll come to class, we'll practice with our eyes closed. Sometimes you'll come to class, we'll practice meditation with mantra or japa yoga. Other times you may have an image in front of you that we are all focusing on. Other times we'll ask you to try to just empty the mind and have nothingness but the breath. What is that going to be like? And each practitioner is going to experience something different. So I hope to see you in class for this exploration. I think it's going to be really fun. I think it's going to be really interesting. And I think it's going to deepen your meditation practice in a way that we haven't really ever done in the practice before. Namaste.